Considering relocating to coastal Delaware and not sure which town is right for you? Today we're going to dive into where to live in coastal Delaware and a few things that each town has to offer. Let's go. Welcome back to Living in Coastal Delaware. My name is Matt Lunden and I'm a real estate agent here in Coastal Delaware with Next Home Tomorrow Realty. And like I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be going over where to live in Coastal Delaware and a few unique things about each town and what they have to offer. Before we dive too deep into the video, I do just want to say, if you're considering relocating to the area or if you're thinking about making a move here to coastal Delaware, that's what I help people with on a daily basis, and I'd love the opportunity to help you. So my information is down in the description. It'll be on the screen now. If I can help answer any questions, get you pointed in the right direction, please don't hesitate to reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whichever is easiest for you. I'd love to help in any way possible. Also, do me a favor, smash the subscribe button down below. That'll keep you in the loop each time we go live with these new videos each week, going over all the things, what it's like to live, eat, breathe, sleep, and play here in coastal Delaware. Now let's dive into the video. For today's video, we're going to start at the north side of coastal Delaware and work our way down south. And it only makes sense that the first town we cover today is the first town in the first state, Lewes. Lewes dates back to June of 1631 when it was founded, and as you take a walk through the downtown area, you certainly feel like you're taking a step back in time. There's a great appreciation of the historic homes downtown, and when you walk along the neighborhoods, you get a feeling like you're really back in time, and it gives you a new appreciation for the history of the area. The shops along 2nd Street, we got plenty of locally owned shops and restaurants right along 2nd Street in the canal there. Some of my favorites, I love going to Agave for Mexican food. Striper Bites is my favorite little American fare kind of area. And then across the canal is Irish Eyes Pub, which some great pub food and a great spot to catch a game if you're looking for someplace downtown to catch a game. And then they've also got my favorite store from when I was a kid, which is right there on 2nd Street. It's Kids Catch Toy Store. They pack a ton of fun into a not very large footprint in that store. I loved going there as a kid. My daughter now loves going there, and it's a great store. So if you're ever in the Lewes area, make sure you check it out. As we make our way down the coast, the next town we come to is the nation's summer capital, Rehoboth Beach. Rehoboth is known as the nation's summer capital due to the number of folks that come here every summer from the Washington, D.C. area for their summer vacations. Rehoboth is home to 80 plus locally owned restaurants, plenty of stores downtown, got a mile-long boardwalk, beautiful beaches, and my personal favorite, which is Funland, the amusement park we've got right there on the boardwalk. And home prices in Rehoboth are probably the most expensive as far as an entire zip code goes in the state of Delaware. Median home prices for the summer of 2021 were about $605,000. So it's certainly not cheap to own real estate there, but the property taxes are extremely low. So it's a trade-off, and you got to pay more for the house, but your property taxes aren't that expensive. But Rehoboth really is, it's the hub of tourism here in the area. It's where the majority of people come to go on vacation. And like I said, there's plenty to do there and plenty of options for everyone in the family or friend group that you're coming with. Our next pit stop on our journey down south along the coast is going to be Dewey Beach. Dewey is known for its spring break-like atmosphere and its nightlife. If you're somebody that likes to sit on the beach all day and then go to the bars at night, Dewey is probably the place for you. At only 0.33 square miles and like 7 feet above sea level, it's a small town that definitely packs a punch. We got bars that line both sides of the highway and along Rehoboth Bay there. There's live music just about every night in the summer at a different place. So if that's what you're searching for, then Dewey is probably the place for you. With nightlife definitely being the star of the show down there, do yourself a favor, go grab yourself an Orange Crush at the Starboard, go watch some live music at the Bottle and Cork, and just let your worries drift away, because there's not a whole lot to worry about when you're in Dewey Beach. As we move south from Dewey and cross over the Indian River Bridge, the next town we come to is Bethany Beach. Bethany is the start of what we call the quiet resorts. It's a small town. It's got some little locally owned shops and restaurants in the downtown area, a quaint boardwalk, and some beautiful beaches, but it's more of a family atmosphere. It's a little bit more quiet than Rehoboth and Dewey is, and that's just how the folks that go there and live there want it to stay. It's not very boisterous at night. There's not a whole lot of the nightlife and that kind of stuff going on in Bethany, and like I said, that's just how the people there like it. So if that's what you're hunting, if you want a little more quiet relaxation, Bethany could be the place for you. As we head south from Bethany Beach, we've got the next town on our list, which is South Bethany. I know, crazy name. South Bethany is pretty much Delaware's version of like Venice, Italy. I'll throw the map here on the screen, that way you can see it, but most of the houses back to canals and lagoons. So if you want to go over to your friend's house, you can hop on the boat and just get there by waterway. So if you're somebody that likes to spend time on the water, spend time on your boat, don't want to have to hop in the car and go somewhere, South Bethany may be the place for you. Like I said, you can get to just about every house by boat, and it's a really cool little place, quiet area, not a whole lot of businesses in South Bethany itself, mainly residential, and like I said, all of them pretty much back to water. So if that's what you're hunting, South Bethany could be the right opportunity for you. The final stop on our Coastal Delaware tour today is Fenwick Island. Fenwick is the last town in Delaware before you run into Ocean City, Maryland, and it's a cool little town with plenty going on. The northern side of the town is definitely more residential, and then as you make your way south and get closer to Ocean City, you start to see more of the restaurants, bars, mini golf, that kind of stuff, your typical beach town stuff. So Fenwick is a good blend of both worlds. If you've been in Coastal Delaware long enough, you've heard about the Seaside Country Store through their jingle on the radio or television. There's the most unusual store at the shore. But yeah, there's plenty going on there. It's a cool little town, and it's the perfect blend of quiet residential and then the hustle and bustle of Ocean City. We see a lot of folks that want to be close to Ocean City but want to take advantage of the taxes here in Delaware, so that's where they choose to be, is Fenwick Island. So if that's something that interests you, then Fenwick is probably a good place to consider. That's going to do it for today's video on where to live in Coastal Delaware and the Coastal Delaware towns. I hope you took something away from today's video and it gave you an idea of where you may want to end up here in Coastal Delaware. If you did take something away from the video, please do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button down below, smash the notification bell next to it. That'll keep you in the loop each week when we go live with these new videos discussing all things Coastal Delaware. And then, like I said before, if you're one of those people that's considering making a move or thinking about making a move and you're unsure, that's what I help you with on a daily basis, and I'd love the opportunity to help you. So my information is going to be down in the description as well as here on the screen. If I can help answer any questions or get you pointed in the right direction, please don't hesitate to reach out. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whichever is easiest for you. I'm happy to help however I can. I look forward to seeing you guys next week.